나는 전력 협력을 통해 동북아의 경제 번영과 평화를 동시에 가져올 수 있다고 확신합니다. 나는 동북아 경제 공동체와 다자안보 체제까지 전망하는 큰 비전을 가지고 동북아 슈퍼그리드 구축을 위한 협의를 시작할 것을 동북아의 모든 지도자들에게 제안하고 싶습니다.
Through connecting the Gobi Desert along with the production of clean energy from Russia, Far East, Korea, China, and Japan will act as one community to create the Northeast Asia Supergrid. The future of the smart energy belt that we will build together is in our hands. The origin of the supergrid dates back to 1901 when Canada and the U.S. were connected to share electricity generated by Niagara Falls. Since the 1990s, the Northern European countries have actively engaged with supergrids, leading to global expansion, such as the recent proposal of connecting with Southern Europe, Northern Africa, the Middle East, and Southeast Asia to incorporate the development and utilization of renewable energy. Despite its large energy consumption rate and complex system, South Korea, an island much like Japan, the power grid is disconnected from other countries. If the grids are connected with other countries, we will be able to utilize the abundant, clean energy from Mongolia and Russia, thus helping to reduce particulate matter pollution. Furthermore, the stable power supply will help strengthen the national competitiveness, with the added advantage of being able to provide enough power to China and Japan. In particular, the clean energy potential in the Gobi Desert in Mongolia is 15,000 terawatt-hours per year, exceeding the amount of total energy consumption in Korea, China, and Japan combined, along with Russia having the world's largest natural gas reservoir and abundant source of hydropower. The region is a clean energy valley of the future. The steady increase in energy produced from renewable energy sources has reached 15,000 terawatt-hours, about 30% of the total power generation, and composes more than 50% of the annual new power generation capacity. Furthermore, solar and wind power generation are growing more rapidly than expected. And solar power generation costs in regions with high amounts of sunshine has fallen below the unit cost of coal power generation, achieving grid parity and becoming an economic power generation method. The price of the energy storage system, which will become the core technology of the future, is expected to fall by more than 50% from its current level of $250 per kilowatt hour to $120 in 2025. KEPCO will lead the way of establishing the supergrid and connecting it with HVDC and ESS technology, as well as heavily invest in the development of renewable energy in Northeastern Asia, including the Renewable Energy Development Program in Mongolia. At the World Energy Conference, so-called World Energy Olympic, in October 2013, the CEO of KEPCO, Hwan Ik-cho, emphasized the importance of connecting electric grids in Northeast Asia via the supergrid. The CEO of the Japanese corporation SoftBank, Masayoshi Son, proposed the development of an Asia supergrid. The former chairman of the State Grid Corporation of China, Liu Zhenya, stated the importance of Xi Jinping's One Belt, One Road initiative that also focuses on a global energy network. As a result, representatives from affiliated companies in South Korea, China, Japan, and Russia gathered in Beijing, China in March 2016 to sign a joint MOU to cooperate on the research and planning for the interconnected power grid spanning Northeast Asia. Starting in May 2016, around 50 experts from South Korea, China, and Japan researched for 10 months and concluded that connecting the three countries by submarine cables and transmitting electricity using HVDC technology will be economically and technically feasible. We also completed feasibility research on connecting Korea-Russia in 2014, and in conjunction with the Unified Power System of Russia, we will cooperate in conducting different levels of research, such as the submarine cable connection research in the form of a joint MOU. Currently, Korea, Japan, and China are making mutual effort to develop a business model for a pilot project that will benefit all of Northeastern Asia. Furthermore, the interest and efforts of the Korean government, as shown with the establishment of the Northern Economic Cooperation Committee, will expedite the development of the Northeastern Supergrid. We will make considerable effort to carry forward a full-scale business, including various international agreements such as the IGA and JDA, and the establishment of a number of joint ventures.
저는 아까 기조 연설 때 동북아 슈퍼그리드라는 동북아 에너지 공동체를 통해서 그것이 경제 공동체로 발전하고 또 나아가서는 다자 안보 체제로까지 이어졌으면 좋겠다라는 희망을 말씀드렸습니다. 그래서 이 동북아가 함께 평화와 함께 공동 번영을 누릴 수 있는 세상, 꼭 제가 대통령 재임 중에 시작해 보고 싶습니다.
Northeast Asia used to be a community that has interacted and communicated with each other in different ways in the past. Now, let us embrace the moment when the new wave of energy from Mongolia and Russia begins to flow over the Yellow Sea and Far East Siberia, making its way to Northeast Asia. Interconnecting Korea, China, Japan, Russia is the first step towards implementing the momentous Asia Supergrid project that needs to be expanded to connect all of Asia as an energy belt. Ultimately, a full-scale supergrid, this journey will not only impact Northeastern Asia, but will be defined as a historic moment in world history. The future is bright with the One Asia Smart Energy Belt. Let the Northeastern Asia Supergrid light the way.